I've been reading a lot about CTAM, and I think it's an extraordinary thing to coalesce so many people from so many different companies and so many different aspects of one business.
I think the model that we've all worked on and have developed over these 35 or 40 years is a fabulous model. If you step back and look what's been built in this country, we lead the world in the products and the entertainment.
When you think about the fact that 30% of the world is now online, the mind boggles about what is this new kind of world that we live in going to bring us in terms of opportunities for change.
The end human being has godlike power these days because of everything that they're capable of doing. Any industry that doesn't align with that power eventually loses.
Probably one of the most disruptive things that's starting now and is going to grow is the idea of TV everywhere. That's what people dream of.
We, for example, have articulated a vision that we call the 4 Any's. Any content, anytime, any device, anywhere.
If you're trying to find a user on the internet, he or she is probably sitting on an online social networking site.
TV has always been a one-way flow of information. Now we have conversations happening at scale, so there is this new voice that is feeding back.
Media, in an age of conversation, needs a marriage of art and science to truly drive engagement.
You have to leverage every single piece of word of mouth, of social media. You have to engage people. You have to get them to sort of evangelize for you.
What are some of the missed opportunities when it comes to participating in social spaces?
Transmedia. Take your creative assets and figure out different ways to put them out into other platforms. Do highlights and backstories and teasers.
A lot of people want to hear about what's next with Twitter, what's next with Facebook. Those are all signposts and they're important. But the bigger picture is to really look at how consumer behaviors are changing.
Start thinking about the consumer in a different way. It's not about a 30-year-old man who makes $55,000 a year living in the suburbs. It's about a state of motivation.
We talk about ourselves as consumers of TV or users of technology. Before all of that, we were and still are people. By understanding us as people, we have a better chance of creating those more meaningful interactions and experiences with technology.
Let me holler at you.